Me on, King.
All praises, man. Before we get started, let's give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. And we do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Christ. Welcome to the COTC classroom. We are the children of the covenant. My name is Stopper Wan. I'm here with my brother Guzano.
Shalom, family.
And if you've been following, we've been doing a series on the Ten Commandments. And today we're going to be dealing with remembering the Sabbath, the fourth commandment. Baba Gashar, can you give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8?
Khan. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So remember, right? Shakor in the Strong's Hebrew 2142 means to call to mind, to take heed, to remember, to keep in mind. Sabbath, Shabbat, Strong's H76 and 77 means cessation, rest, or Sabbath, right? So Exodus 20 and 8 is a command, right? Commands active remembrance and obedience. It is not symbolic or optional. Breaking the Sabbath is a violation of God's laws and a serious offense. Baba Gashak, can I get Genesis chapter 2, verses 2 and 3?
Khan. The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verses 2 and 3. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made.
All praises. So we see the Lord blessed and sanctified the Sabbath for rest. Let's get Exodus chapter 31 and verse 13. Baba Gashak.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 13. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily, my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that does sanctify you.
So we're going to keep it real simple. We see that it's a sign between us and the Most High God. Let's get Exodus 31 and 15, Baba Gashak.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 15. 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest, holy to the Lord. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death.
He shall surely be put to death. So not keeping the Sabbath holy is punishable by death. Let's get Exodus chapter 31 and verse 17, Baba Gashak.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 17. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed.
All praises. And on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. So the Sabbath was made to refresh us for rest. All praises. Let's get Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 3, Baba Gashak.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
But the Sabbath, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. So again, just keeping it real simple, the Sabbath is a holy convocation. Let's go to Leviticus 26 and verse 2, Baba Gashar.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 2. Ye shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord.
So ye shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. You show deep respect for the Lord when you keep his Sabbath. Baba Gashah, let's go to Deuteronomy 5 and read from 12 to 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 12 through 15. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God has commanded thee. 6 days thou shalt labor, and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. And remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy God brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore the Lord thy God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day.
All praises. The Lord that God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath. We had no rest in Egypt. So the Lord gave us salvation and rest from Egypt. The Sabbath is a blessing to all of us. Baba Gashah, let's get Isaiah 56 and verse 2.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 2. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil.
Salaki, I was on mute that whole time. So simply rest from your burdens on the Sabbath. I think it's real simple. You got anything you want to add, King?
Yeah, we just read Isaiah 56 and 2.
Salakia. So going back, right? Blessed is the man that keepeth the Sabbath. Salakia. I got distracted by my son. So let's get the Jeremiah 17 and read verses 21 to 22, Baba Kashab.
Khan, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 21 and 22. Thus saith the Lord, take heed to yourselves, and bear no burden on the Sabbath day, nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem, but hallow ye the Sabbath day, as I commanded your fathers.
Khan. Again, so rest from your burdens on the Sabbath. We see that Exodus 20 and 8 is not saying think about the Sabbath. It's saying remember it, guard it, cease from your labor, and set the day apart as holy. Breaking the Sabbath is not a small thing. It's a violation of Yahweh's laws because he blessed it, sanctified it, commanded, and made it a sign between him and his people forever. You got anything to add, King?
La'ah.
All praises. Again, this is the fourth commandment, keeping the Sabbath or remembering the Sabbath, Salakia. We want to give all praise, honor, glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, and say Shalom.
Shalom, family.